The Lagos State Health Management Agency has launched Ilera Service Charter, Enrollee Handbook and Bill of Rights for Lagos residents. Now, the State Head of Service, Hakeem Muriokwola, says LASHMA is committed to looking out for its customers and is willing to serve the public better. Also, the agency can be held accountable for failures in terms of service delivery.
The Lagos State Health Management Agency, solely responsible for the state-run health insurance initiative, popularly known as Ilera, is celebrating the 2023 Ilera Day for enrollees.
Who have been here for quite a while.
Since the commencement of the scheme in 2019, the state government has taken actionable steps to improve the healthcare services of its residents.
And this administration. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You have just witnessed history being made right here for the Lagos State Health Management Agency, LASHMA, unveiling of the LASHMA Service Charter.
The latest package introduced for Lagosians is Ilera Service Charter and Enrollees Handbook that will increase public confidence in governance through effective and efficient service delivery.
The sole purpose of the launch of both the service charter today is to institutionalize a service delivery regime that is defined by a high level of probity, accessibility, and transparency, coupled with professionalism, timeliness, and accuracy, amongst others. The charter says loudly to the public that LASHMA is ready and willing and able to serve its customers statewide and can be held accountable for failures and gaps in the quality and standard of service delivery. Larry Green did a good job at explaining that to us. The implication of today's service commitment is that customer service satisfaction must be at the forefront of all LASHMA's processes and services. It is, at the very minimum, a service level agreement between us as a state government, as represented by LASHMA as our agency, and our citizens, committing ourselves to a minimum acceptable standard of performance. Let me reiterate that in line with the Sanwo-Olu administration's themes agenda, Ilera is Lagos State's social health insurance scheme as provided by the Lagos State Health Insurance Scheme Law of 2015, which makes it compulsory for all residents of Lagos State to key into this scheme and to make sure that health becomes a focal point and is accessible to all, financially and even health-wise.
The General Manager of the agency, Dr. Emanuela Zamba, represents the State Commissioner for Health, and she reads his speech, which sheds more light on the Service Charter, Handbook, and Bill of Rights.
These documents remain a valuable tool for facilitating a sure progression towards improving the quality of services in our facilities. The agency has very high expectations as to the positive impact the implementation will have on the quality of services that will be delivered at all Ilera health facilities. Great effort must be made to sustain and even improve your level of service charter and customer friendliness. Today, we will also formally honor and celebrate those of us who have demonstrated behavior that is deserving of praise. I sincerely appreciate your commitment towards the scheme. I am convinced that our beautiful state is firmly on the path to catching up with, if not matching, ourselves with international best practices. As we settle in to enjoy the day, I implore all stakeholders present to work with the government to realize its objective of enhancing delivery of good healthcare services with efficient use of scarce resources for our generation and the ones to follow.
Officials in charge of these areas explain the rights and responsibilities of an enrollee.
Then we have how you would address complaints. If you have any complaints, you have any commendations, you have any issues, how you could actually reach us to ensure that your complaints are being resolved. Then we have terms and conditions. In every business, they say there should be terms and conditions. Here, It outlines what the terms and conditions of the plan you have subscribed into, what it entails, what you need to do at a particular moment. Then how the scheme works, that is how the plan you have bought into, how that plan works from the day you enroll till the day you need access to care at the hospital levels.
The document sets out the standard of services that customers and their stakeholders can expect from us, as well as avenues for redressing feedback. In essence, the service charter is a service delivery agreement between LASHMA and its customers and stakeholders. The sole purpose of the service charter is to institutionalize service delivery regime in LASHMA and Ilera Eco that is defined by high level of probity, accountability, accessibility, and transparency.
You see what you are reading.
Residents already signed up are encouraged to trust that the Ilera Eco Health Plan will cater to a wide range of their needs.
I want to try to sustain high quality of healthcare on the scheme. To this end, we have come up with various programs and initiatives, all geared towards ensuring that when you come on board, you get a good experience, and we portray ourselves to be responsive to what we hear, and we are constantly trying to up the game.
Awards were presented to loyal customers of the Ilera Eco Health Plan.